And then I was all like, forget about it. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
It's a good joke. Sorry. Well, that was a bop by the queen herself.
No one on the YouTube will get this. We just played
Song by artist.
Song by artist. Track 3.
Okay, say the name of your show.
Hello. This is Offbeat with your host, Persephone Rose. I'm Persephone Rose, and today I ate a rock to feel something again.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I'm Avi Kritz.
Hey, I wasn't done.
Yeah, no, continue, yeah.
You see, it's been hard on me lately, and I wonder if that which is within this earth is closer to me than ever I thought. So if I partake of the fossil of that
your mom.
Man,
it's awful.
We're so funny. We should start a podcast.
Yo, we should totally have a podcast.
Dude, we should have a podcast.
Okay, you know what? We should have a podcast, and we should just talk about podcasts.
You can't steal the college humor Brennan Lee Mulligan goof.
That's a great point. Sorry.
I'm calling you. I'm opening Twitter.
I am writing a call out post as we speak.
I'm typing twitter.com.
You spell out .dot.
Avi Kritz is ShamWow.
Oh, that's nice.
Of a man, because he'd be wiping up all this stank content. We've
good
been
I don't have Twitter.
Hacked at.
We've been hacked. Tweet. And send tweet.
My 2 followers will really like that.
They'll get a good chuckle out of that one.
Well,
we're here.
This is Offbeat.
We made it.
And if you've not figured it out by now, I'm Persephone Rose.
And I'm Avi Kritz, and I regret agreeing to this immediately.
If you listened last time, you were in for a little bit of a treat. We did a Offbeat highlight, and then we put it on YouTube so you could watch it anytime. And the reason I specify that for people watching it on YouTube who are privileged and just have it handed to them on a silver platter, we're also recording this on the radio, live and raw and just pure, with no funny sound effects, no soundtracks, all our mistakes, just everything jammed right in there.
This is how goofs are meant to be heard, live with awkward pauses and bad jokes.
And that's why I cut it up and change it as much as humanly possible.
Erase our humanity so we sound kind of funny. So, okay, last time we talked about something near and dear to my heart. The author Darklord86.
Darklord86.
On Wattpad.
On Wattpad.com.
So we not last week, was that last week?
No, it was the week. Well, if you're talking about like the editing time in between of what happens.
Last show.
On the last Offbeat highlights.
On the last episode of Offbeat. We read one of his fan fictions. One of his series.
It was within an anthology. That's a very important.
Myriad.
His very popular anthology, various females, ex-male readers, a lot of animes, video games, movies, etc., with 592,000 accumulated reads.
Oh my god.
And 4,000 or over 4,000 votes, which means 4,000 people were like, "This is my stuff. I'm gonna hit the like button."
Wait, okay, a vote.
A vote. That is the term on Wattpad.
Is that not like a vote to make this into a real book?
No, it's just
that's a separate thing.
It's
on
a
Wattpad.
like. Basically.
It's like a like. Okay, because I know there is a thing on Wattpad where you can vote to have.
But you can do it on every chapter, so you can, for as many chapters as there are.
Okay.
But you can only have one vote.
One vote. Is there a thing on Wattpad where you can like vote for a certain like piece of fiction to be published? Isn't that a thing?
I wish.
I thought that was a thing.
It would have made my writing career on there way better.
But it's like super selective, and like Wattpad itself has to like approve that whole thing. I believe I saw that, but
oh no, there's a whole different. It's if you get a popular book on there and you're white and straight, probably.
Probably.
But not always. No, they're very cool. Early on, that was kind of the case of white straight romances. They've actually been very cool, including my best friend, V.S. Santoni, with I'm a Gay Wizard. This is not a joke. I know V.S. Santoni a little bit because we've talked a little bit, and they wrote a very beautiful book called I'm a Gay Wizard. Go check it out. It's published by Wattpad. I have a copy. It is a very sexy book. It is great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know, plug-in time. This is not a joke. Click the annotated box right here for a link right there.
Yep. But now back to the, I would say, less than
meat.
Stellar authors on Wattpad.
Yes.
The Dark Lord 86. He is such a profound
Location has not changed from the darkness.
So, okay, he still resides in the darkness, I suppose?
He is still within the darkness, capital T, lowercase d.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. The darkness.
The darkness.
The darkness. God. So today, what are we going to be looking into with this?
We once read a story, you see, a love fiction between Cora and yourself, the reader.
Your name.
An entwined romance, as you've surely listened to in our previous episode.
If you haven't, go back and listen to it.
Because
you need.
I've been beaten to the punch.
I'm sorry, yeah. You need to hear his writing before we can get into what he has created.
It causes me to read with a very strange cadence because it is written like you are being hit with a typewriter by a really big man. Like you are just being WWE tombstoned by someone with a typewriter.
It's like The Rock got a typewriter and just started hitting you with it.
He said, I can make a whole world of stories on this. And then he just starts beating you.
And whatever
suddenly,
is typed when
boom,
the typewriter is hit against your body is his...
Jumanji 3.
That's how they made Jumanji 3. He's not a good writer, to put it delicately.
And as we kind of remembered from our last read through, he kind of just sucks.
He kind of just sucks a bit, yeah.
Kind of just sucks between a whole lot of different across the board means.
Yeah, so no, don't pull any punches.
We don't really pull any punches anymore.
So
like don't attack him.
Yeah, don't go like
beat him in the
harass him.
streets, but like
don't go harass him or message him. Like don't be rude. And I think you can appreciate how bad something is without like actively going and being mean to the person who made it. That's not cool.
Yeah.
That said,
balance.
What are we looking at today?
So we've talked, as I was saying, about the world that's a world that's already existing, and we're going to continue doing that. But in that world, we were a vessel. You see, the Dark Lord 86 himself has vessels of many kind, similar to the avatars of a god.
I see.
We'll be reading a very... This book does not have as much popularity, but still a significant amount. 2.5 thousand reads accumulated, only 44 votes.
You know, I feel like that might be because this certain collection of stories doesn't have as many weird, horny anime girls.
Doesn't have as many titties or weird blush scenes or very, very sudden no chemistry romances or really anything that is...
like fandom related.
No fandom really. Well, actually, that's pretty wrong.
Well, okay, yeah. It's not like specifically like fan fiction. It's more like creating your own thing within those like worlds.
Well,
so
let me
I don't want to give it away. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
This book is titled My OCs. OCs is like all lowercase, so it looks like my ox.
My ox.
The description is as follows. It's an ellipses and nothing else.
No.
It has 3 tags: RWBY OC, Slug Terra, and Star Wars OC.
Love it.
I think we're gonna get right into it. First things first, my main man. Patrick Estacado.
Patrick Estacado
from RWBY.
Wait.
RWBY, by the way.
I thought he was from like Assassin's Creed.
No, we'll get to that.
Wait. Oh no, is it like okay? I could have sworn he was from the like that's the OC that. Oh my god, my worldview is shattered. I didn't know he was from RWBY.
Now here's one thing.
Oh my god.
So, The reason Avi thinks this, he already knows about that. Let's part the curtain. He knows all the stuff I'm going to say to some degrees.
I haven't looked at this page in, I think, about 3 years? 2 to 3 years.
It's been a year.
I haven't. I mean, like the first time we discovered this was 2 to 3 years ago in high school. We discovered the Dark Lord 86 and read some of his work. And this, did we find this in class? Were we like in class?
I think we tried to deduce last time where we found it.
I was just thinking like when we read it, like specifically. Because I can't remember if it was by the lockers and just goofing off, or if it was in class and trying not to laugh.
Freedom.
That's true. Yeah, I just breathed my own spit. But yeah, so I am aware of these things, but I don't remember all the details, and I'm very excited to experience this again.
So for one thing, there are a lot of pictures on Wattpad books. This page is so old and broken that many of the pictures are gone. It's just blank Wattpad logos, like the images died.
No.
So there's going to be some mystery.
No, lost to the ages.
The first picture is actually the picture you're thinking of. It was a picture of Ezio Auditore from the Assassin's Creed games. He just straight up stole his body and look. Yeah. So let's get right into it. It's written as a bio.
Oh.
Name, Patrick Estacado. Gender, male.
Mm-hmm.
Age, 17. Threat level, 15. Of a rate that only goes to 10.
No.
Advice, pray you're allowed in heaven.
Is it the wrong Yor?
It's also the wrong Yor. Outfit, a little like Assassin's Creed, but black and red, but with spiked shoulder plates, gauntlets, spikes boots, and no cape or hidden knives. And then it would have been the picture of Ezio Auditore. Except it's not there anymore.
Oh, rest in peace. I would really give anything for those.
There's a couple of people with a dog passing by. I keep getting distracted.
Dog? Sudden? In a way, I'm glad that we don't have that specific picture, like that he put in. It is lost.
Something's going to be on the screen right now.
Because I don't want that to taint my memory of Patrick Estacado. I don't want that to get in the way.
You want Patrick Estacado to be unfiltered, uncut, just pure, straight to the veins, icy cold.
Pray you are let into heaven.
Pure dose.
Pure threat level.
Keep in mind, by the way, this is from the anime RWBY, red, white, black, yellow. That is the next bullet point. The anime that he is from is RWBY.
Yeah.
Eye color, red. There's a picture of a red eye. This is real badass dude.
Ooh.
Dude, it's so cool.
I would be so scared if I ran into this dude. My God.
Them some long lashes.
Hey, don't. Yeah,
Patrick Estacado has some fine
beautiful
lashes. Hair. Brown and messy if he just woke up with the hair slightly crawling to the front, creating a bang if he wouldn't cut it.
What?
So that's all. Like, whenever I read it like that, whenever I read without a pause, there's no punctuation,
Absolutely
no commas.
See,
brown and messy if he just woke up with the hair slightly crawling to the front, creating a bang if he wouldn't cut it. So it's kind of a Schrodinger's haircut on like whether or not he cuts a strand. It's one of two styles simultaneously,
okay.
But you can't tell because you got the Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed, so you can't see it. Okay, all right. No, yeah, I'm following along.
Now this is something that's we've had a debate about.
Yeah.
Height, about 1.75 to 1.80. Now, what does that mean?
Okay. I'm going to need you to look up meter to foot conversions.
I'm doing the same. If so, that would be 5.7 feet.
That's a little...
Manlet
representation. You know what?
Hey, wait a second.
Yeah. Don't forget the 0.78.
Yeah, 1.8 is to 5.9. Oh, so he's 5.8.
See, that makes sense. But
on average.
All I want in my life is for that to mean like 1.8 feet. He's just that little.
He's a little.
He's just a little guy.
1.8 miles.
Ooh. He's too tall.
That's why he's so dangerous. He take a step and
ooh, you better pray you're allowed into heaven.
Personality. Shy and quiet and doesn't love to be in a place with a lot of strangers. Kinda lazy too, but a very nice guy who loves jokes and sometimes enjoys something different things. He also prefers to stay quiet. Also kinda antisocial, like to take things slowy and rarely hurries. But he is a nice guy, liking to joke a bit about most things, but doesn't talk that often and prefers to stay in the background, only really talking when he feels left out or somebody talks to him. So, one thing to get those from those 2 paragraphs, he does not talk.
But also makes a joke of everything.
Yeah. He's a nice guy, liking to joke a bit about most things.
He's a nice guy. Don't forget that. Don't forget. Don't let the red eyes turn you off. He's a nice guy.
Don't forget, the man that you got to pray you're allowed to heaven when you see him, he's shy and quiet. And he doesn't love to be in a place with a lot of strangers.
Yeah, he doesn't love to talk, but, he's a nice guy and he makes jokes of most things.
And continuing his personality, there's a lot here.
God.
He is too nice to interrupt somebody's conversation. Well, Patrick can be friendly, understanding, and a very gently and nice guy. He would never approach a stranger on his own since he is social awkward and doesn't trust strangers. So we've reestablished the first paragraph, just in case you forgot. He also spends too much time in his room or on his phone, but he's been trying to work on that and give his friends more attention and socialize with them more.
Millennials, am I right?
But he's recovering. It's a story of healing, apparently. He's recovering from being a millennial.
His major character arc is getting off his phone. Oh my God.
And talking to his friends some more and getting out of his room.
We stand a mentally healthy king.
He is not perfect, but he has accepted that and tries to improve.
God, me too. Sorry. Continue, I apologize.
He is not perfect, but he has accepted that and tries to improve himself and move on from stuff like that to become better.
Good for, you know what? Good for him.
Weapons, Skull Greatsword, rebellion/aura breaker.
What does that mean?
And then parentheses, bold, and then 3 paragraphs. A sword that doesn't change into a gun.
Wait.
Now, the first sentence to describe his sword is a sword that doesn't change into a gun. But this sword was made by a metal/steel infused with a special kind of dust Patrick gained by fusing normal dust and metal with darkness, then mix them together for something lighted and much stronger than steel.
Christ. But he's not perfect. But he's accepted that.
Sudden change to a new paragraph. This sword has a negative effect on the aura. To a point contact would delete your aura faster than other weapons. So Patrick had the idea to use this to form a new metal, lighter, stronger, invulnerable sword with the special effect to cut through auras. It adds about 5 to 10% extra damage to auras only. Sudden new paragraph. This effect is so strong, Patrick's sword deals more than the regular damage to aura while staying a sword meant to destroy grim and bad people / bad faunas.
Oh my God.
And then there's another like blank dead image, but I remember it was one of the swords from Devil May Cry. It was just straight up. What I like is he has special dust.
He's got special dust.
He was dusting in his house, and he fell
mixes
into his
the dust and metal with darkness.
And it fell into his darkness because he had his darkness. It was out because he likes to air it out when he's home alone.
Oh dang! I dropped my
in his
darkness.
room all day, and it fell in there. And he was like, "No wait, I could do something with this.
Turn lemons to
maybe
lemonade.
I got something figured out. Maybe I got something going on here."
You know what I really like?
Yeah.
Is that there's more info about his weapon than him. I really love that. I really love that.
Like you get more backstory
where the priority is.
You get more backstory from the Skull Greatsword. What was it? Rebellion / aura breaker. It's got a few different names.
I know the origin story of that sword, but I don't know where Patrick Estacado is from.
I think we'll get to that.
Okay,
I
yes,
do. I remember there was a pretty big backstory bit for each character.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Second in weapons, handguns. Wait, sorry, it's not second in weapon. This is its own section.
Yeah.
Handguns.
You got a lot of handguns.
He wields 2 handguns, very powerful, capable of doing great damage with great accuracy and range. And then it's just a real photo of 2 pistols. You know,
okay.
That description is just kind of like a handgun.
Okay, wait. So, all right. I have a couple questions. One, how does he wield guns and a sword?
I assume he like puts it on his back, dude.
I guess.
Or
2, So you're gonna give that whole backstory for the sword and just that description for the guns?
What I really like is that he specified it is a sword that doesn't change into a gun, but... Oh, because I think that's a thing in RWBY.
I don't know anything about RWBY.
I believe that is
a
a
thing.
thing. Because I remember there's the scythe girl, and it turns into a sniper rifle. That's pretty tight. That's tight as hell.
That is pretty cool. Congrats to her. Who is that again?
That's RWBY herself.
That's the main girl. Okay.
Yeah. Likes. These are all of his likes, and thank God there are commas.
Oh, Christ.
These are things that Patrick Estacado likes.
Good.
Fighting. Reading.
Huh.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Eating. Napping. Hanging out with good friends. Movies.
Oh my God.
Cooking. Animals. Period. Talking to friends.
Yep. Again.
Period.
Yep.
Fighting Grims.
Okay.
His phone.
Yeah.
Staying in his room.
He's working on that though.
Sometimes going out.
Yeah.
Helping friends when they ask him to help.
Aw.
Cleaning his gear.
Oh my God, he's so thoughtful.
Nice places.
Nice place. Uh-huh.
He likes nice places.
Wow.
Music.
Ooh.
Rock music.
Oh,
I punched the microphone. I'm so jazzed, dude.
Dude. Jazzed about Patrick Estacado.
So goddamn jazzed.
Yo, he sounds like such a cool dude.
I'm gonna jazz. A lot of other things too. And that's the end of his likes.
That we don't have time to get into right now, but it's like a lot of stuff.
But listen.
He's not perfect, and he knows that.
And that's why he has dislikes.
Everyone does.
Man, you know what he dislikes?
What?
And thank God, more commas. Oh, I read ahead, and I am like quaking. I am excited to read one of these.
Go.
Patrick Estacado, he dislikes bullying.
We stand.
People who are mean against his friends.
Is that okay? That sounds like bullying. Okay.
The against gets me like kind of. Maybe he meant to write lean. People like lean against his friends.
Lean against his friends. He's like, hey, come on, that's not cool.
Hey, my personal space.
I'm the tall one. I'm only the only one allowed to lean on my short
dude.
friends. Come on. Socially distant king.
Going somewhere for no reason. Hates it.
I love that.
No, he has to have a purpose. He has to have a reason.
He has to have a purpose and a nice place.
He either stays somewhere for no reason, or he goes somewhere for a reason.
Yeah, he's not wasting his time. He's not about that.
Doesn't really enjoy walking if ain't somewhere like a movie theater or a known restaurant. You know? And like, I get that. I feel this.
I vibe with that. I don't like walking if it ain't to a no restaurant or a movie theater.
Ooh. This gets Patrick steamed. Somebody waking him up for no reason, or just waking up in a very annoying way. Man.
Wow.
Steams him like broccoli.
I'm sorry, he's such a distinct character. He is such a rich.
You know what Patrick Estacado dislikes?
What?
Haters. And my personal favorite, Patrick Estacado gets on his gear so much.
So this just gets into his brain.
Despises criminals. He hates criminals so much, man.
Those darn criminals.
Doing crying.
God. Criminals. He's gonna attack him with his 10-point power aura sword.
10-point power aura sword.
Oh God.
He has 10% damage against criminals.
Against criminals.
Fighting style. Quick swings in open places and strikes with force and speed.
Okay.
Mostly brute force and speed to kill anybody fast and hard.
That's how
anybody.
That's how one wants to do it.
Even his good friends.
Even his good friends who he leans against.
People lean against him. That's the thing. He quick swings in open places. He gets them both at the same time. That's why he hates that they lean.
That's why he's like, hey, stay 6 feet away so I can get you with my sword.
If you stay there.
It's too close to his good friends who he likes to talk to and make jokes with.
But he will kill anybody fast and hard if he's not careful.
He has to be really careful about it.
He can wield the sword fast and good. He is noted to be one of the greatest swordsmen of his time. Swordman of his time.
Swordman.
He can wield the sword fast and good. I want to reiterate, this person's native language is English.
Yeah.
And
fast and good. I also want to wield a sword fast and good.
This is a good part of his fighting style. Prefers to keep attacking. He's not just a one and done kind of guy. He doesn't just hit you once.
You know what?
He don't just hit you twice.
I admire that about him.
Commitment.
He's got commitment. He's got integrity. He likes to keep attacking.
With his handguns, he can be very deadly at long range and can kill with ease several opponents at once, with rapidly killing them with shots in the heart or head.
I don't mean to, hey, I don't mean to.
Those'll do it.
That'll do it. I don't mean to judge his fighting style, because he does wield a sword fast and good, but handguns don't go that far.
They're kind of like medium range.
Medium. They're like you gotta be relatively close, but
like you could hit something from far if you're just real lucky.
Yeah, because you can't be as accurate of opponents as he points out in the head or heart.
That's the thing. No, that's the thing.
That's true. I'm doubting him.
No,
and I
no. Here's the thing. With one bullet, yes, but Patrick Estacado, he keeps attacking.
So
he just keeps going, and eventually,
it's like statistics.
Eventually, a bullet will hit
in the head or heart.
And the thing is, because it's a gun, it will do the job. It will do it.
It will do it.
Ooh, end of that. The fighting style section. This new section. The Estacado family legend. I don't remember any of this.
Lore.
Even when his father tried to keep it from him, Patrick knew that something was off with his family, and he soon found out.
Ooh.
This is the first period I've seen in so long.
An oasis in a desert.
His family was related to the great Jackie Estacado, a mob boss who killed all his enemies with a semblance, darkness, and more dangerous than anybody ever seen. It was similar to that of Patrick. All Patrick is much stronger.
Oh my God.
So here's the thing, there's a mob boss, hey, I'm walking here,
hey, I'm
forget
walking
about
here,
it.
hey.
Who had the semblance darkness.
But
it was more dangerous
better
than everybody, but Patrick is much stronger because of it.
Uh-huh.
Because he was somehow related to the great Jackie Estacado.
Uh-huh. Bloodline stuff, yeah.
Pet. Possibility.
Wait.
This is a pitch.
Yep. Pet.
A different Grim Dragon. I don't know what that means. There's a Grim Dragon.
Does he have a Grim Dragon?
Skeletal.
Uh-huh.
Skeletal was the real
skeletonal. Okay. So
now this
different Grim Dragon. Just a different.
Not a Grim Dragon. It's a different Grim Dragon, but it's a possibility.
Maybe, yeah.
It's a maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe we don't.
He's keeping his options open. Maybe he's
don't.
not in a mentally good spot to take care of a pet right now because he spends all day in his room on his phone.
He's trying to build up.
He's trying to build. I think he's trying to get out there, trying to interact with more people, and I think I do. You know what? And this is from my personal opinion. I do think getting a pet would help him kind of build some responsibility and learn to kind of get out and do more for himself.
The stupid ass joke is deeper than anything this guy's ever written.
Yeah. I do think he should get another Grim Dragon. Not that Grim Dragon, but another Grim Dragon.
Now, this is the part that I always get kind of bummed out about.
Yeah.
When he names all of the love interests in that universe for his OC. The following are all of his love interests.
Oh my God.
Cinder, Yang, Ruby, Emerald, Blake, Pyra, Velvet, Coco. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people.
I'm gonna say something and you're gonna hate me. Man, I love Sword Art Online.
I'm gonna kill you because that's what he is. He's a big fan of Sword Art Online, and he wrote a harem fiction about it because that got him.
Stop it!
I believe he wrote himself as Kirito.
Holy God!
Or something like Kirito got killed or whatever. I don't know.
What?
It was like Kirito's dead. Now you're the hero, but it was himself.
Okay, that we are going to follow up on because
I think it gets like weird.
Never mind.
Not safe for work.
That's fine. I don't need to get into that, but I will look into that because what?
All right, then there's a bunch of dashes to
also,
signify.
I'd like to point out that Blake and Yang are gay and in love. So moving on.
Oh yeah, I know very little about RWBY. Blake and Yang are gay and in love. That's going to stop this
guy. So yeah, a lot of slashes.
Semblance. I think that in the RWBY world, that is some kind of like power. I think that is because semblance is coming up a lot. That's not a word that he would be smart enough to use.
No, yeah.
So Patrick can fuse his powers with darkness to turn it into something he could use to attack. He can control darkness and use several powers. This does lower his defense, but allows him to use his aura to attack.
Good. And I mean, hey, lower defense. I mean, he keeps attacking, so you don't need much defense when you just keep attacking with your aura sword.
Power only in the dark. Demon arms. Wait. Can summon 2 serpents, 1 on each shoulder, mostly when using his guns, but sometimes with a sword for a devastating combo of attacks. This is stolen from a video game. I forgot what it was. The picture is unfortunately gone, but it was like the darkness was the name of the game. It's like you're a mob boss and there's 2 big snakes that come out of you.
You're a mob boss?
Wait, hang on. Let me search the darkness.
Wait a goddamn minute.
The Darkness game. I think it was the Darkness 2.
Okay.
That's yes.
2, the second one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
See, it's
my
guy with
God.
hood, he got knives. He got dark snakes coming out of him because he's a demon.
Hey,
it's
bud.
a straight up rip.
Hey bud. What's that character's name?
Ooh, let's
If
see.
it is anywhere near Jackie.
The Dark. That's got to be it, right?
What is it? What's the name?
Character name.
The anticipation is killing me. The best part of
This
the
is a
radio show
quote from the main character of The Darkness. My name is Jackie Estacado. A few years ago, I was nothing. My life was just another sob story. That is, until fate came calling, and with it came power. So what I'm getting is that he made an OC of himself in RWBY fully based off of another game, and we have just found the origin of the consistently used surname that we're going to see a lot of.
Oh my god. I'm sorry that this is I'm going through a lot of emotions.
Me
right
too,
now.
because I was not expecting to do this deep of a dive.
I know we
learn.
really blew the lid off this thing, huh? Wow.
See, the right one of the snakes is demon arms, slash with great force, going through bodies with ease, and the left pulls or throw things with the string that he can pull. He can pull brick walls down.
I don't mean to criticize his writing style. I do mean to criticize his writing style.
Yeah.
He really does a lot of things with ease, and I know that's the point, but I feel like
With ease.
Like I feel like human bodies are kind of hard to cut through, but maybe not for him because he does it with ease.
Now, see, he's not vulnerable. Because
He needs to open up a bit more, and he's working on that. But
Avi, that's gay.
You got me there.
I can make that joke. I have a gay friend. I also am gay.
Yeah.
Darklings can summon small demons to assist him, and he can even see through their eyes and hear what they hear.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the picture, once again, it's a dead image. Like the link has been destroyed in the process, so I don't know what the Darklings look like. So
I
you can just
absolutely bet that that's something from the game as well.
I guarantee it.
Or even Dishonored. That happens in Dishonored.
Black holes
What?
can use his demon arms to throw black holes that stay open and sucks everything close by for a few seconds up.
That's not how that works.
Slurp.
That's not how that works.
Darkness manipulations. Can use the darkness around him or from dark places to create attacks made complete of darkness energy, like giant serpents, energy sword he can wield or send, used to make portals for even stronger monster, shield, use the power to increase his speed, strength, and healing factor or aura. So he also has a healing factor, so I guess he's also Wolverine.
He's a support character. Maybe
you know that, right? That's the thing Wolverine has.
Yes. Maybe this is the flaw. He can only use his powers in the dark.
That's
one flashlight.
We are still
still
only in the dark.
Yeah.
His always powers come later.
I'm sorry.
So
how could I have gotten ahead of that?
To continue, fire breathing. This is how he gets only in the dark.
Okay.
which I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
With his demon arms, he can spit fire or spit fireballs out the serpent's mouths.
No.
Can see in the dark.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he can see in the dark. What did you expect?
Is that what it said?
Yeah, that's what it says, word for word. Flesh-eating insects, only in the dark. Can spit with the demon arms, flesh-eating insects that can take down 4-man.
Take down 4-man.
These are powers he has always.
Powers. So okay, fire's in the dark, right?
Fire's in the dark.
Which
Flesh-eating
again?
insects in the dark.
Okay. Then how do they know?
Hmm?
It's in the dark. How do you see the flesh-eating insects?
Maybe that's the thing.
Yeah.
I think it all comes from the demon arms are doing all these things.
You know what? That's a good point. Why does he have the? I guess. Then what was the point of the sword? Is my question.
See, that's the thing. Always powers. Sword skills.
Okay.
Can wield his skull greatsword faster than any human to block or attack his opponent. Only prefers fast and strong attacks.
Always attacking.
Gun skills.
Gun skills.
He is very good with his dual guns, able to take out a big group in a second with shots in the heart of head.
In the heart of head?
In the heart that's in your head. That's what he calls the
Ain't
brain.
that your brain?
Because he forgot the word.
In your heart of head.
In the heart of
In
head.
the heart of the head. Okay, so he's good. Got gun skills, got sword skills.
Shadow form.
That's darkness.
Turns into a shadow demon that can pass through the smallest cracks, attack opponents, or move fast and silent over every area.
That's darkness.
And that's shadow form.
I'm mad about that.
Fake fan.
You can't just say that like, all the time. That's darkness. Continue.
Energy wave can cut with his sword anyway and send an energy wave.
Okay. Yep.
It's basically you have an anime, someone has a sword and they swing and it's like
Oh, I know. I watch Inuyasha, I know.
Infusing guns with darkness.
That's darkness. That's literally using the word
that's
darkness.
His magic darkness though.
Then what are we doing here?
There's his darkness, but then it's like in the dark.
Yeah.
Those are different.
Those are separate apparently, of course. Yeah, how
Confuses guns with darkness to fire non-stop, and the bullets are a one-shot kill and can even ignore armor.
This has to You know, he does remind me of like how like in middle school kids are like playing on the playground and they're like making up powers as they go. Like, oh, now I have 7 hands. Now I can control water though. And they just
I have 7 swords that can cut off hands.
Well, okay, I actually have I can use my water to freeze your hands and stop them.
But see, I have fire in my
I can
blood.
fly though, so you really can't get to me.
I have a nuke. I have a nuke on me.
I actually have an anti-nuke
Get down.
gun that you can't kill it. It's unkillable.
Well, see, I have a pterodactyl friend.
Thing is, I'm immortal,
and he's made of immortality, and he gives me immortality.
I can time travel though, so
I'm transgender.
You got me there. Damn.
Man, I got you.
Yeah, you got me. Dang.
That's why I'm the host.
So sorry, yes, he can dip his guns in darkness.
Dip them in darkness. Well, fuse his guns.
Of course. Pardon me.
Aura. He is a powerful, full aura that can takes a lot of hits and heal heavy wounds. All his is weaker than normal hunters.
Uh-huh.
I think he's saying his aura is somehow weaker than other hunters, actually.
Wow, so a little bit of weakness here.
But it still does more than they usually.
Of course, obviously, because it's Patrick Estacado. Are you kidding
Weakness.
me? Yep.
Instead of weaknesses, it says weakness and weakness and light. Because he wields the darkness, he had a weakness for light, but only when he used the full power of the darkness. Otherwise, he's cool.
I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad.
This is one of his weakness. Can die.
Well, you know, that's good to know. That's great to know.
It's pretty impressive that the Dark Lord would write this. Usually it does not write such feeble characters.
Really? I mean, he's pretty unbalanced.
Patrick ain't immortal and can die, but he can take more damage than most, and if it ain't done right, he can stand back up again because the darkness would revive him.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is everyone just seems to stand over him with flashlights and kick him.
And like stake him in the heart like a vampire.
Like a vampire. Actually in the heart of his head.
In the heart of his head, and you lean against his friends.
And you
bully
walk places for no reason.
You bully him. You go to an unknown restaurant.
Ooh. So again, I'm just seeing like he's on the ground. You've got floodlights and flashlights on him. Everyone's yelling things at him, bullying him, and kicking him.
That's how you kill Patrick Estacado.
That's how you kill Patrick Estacado. You shame him to death.
Weapons made from light. Thanks to his weakness to light, a weapon of light can do some serious damage.
Whoa, serious damage. That might even get him to like, what, 75% health?
Maybe. Man. Still human. Weakness. He is a hunter and a strong one too. Maybe even the strongest ever. But he can get tired. He can't always be fast enough to dodge attacks, but thanks to his aura and training, he can hold his own against some of the strongest and his worst enemies, the Angelus. Or the Angelus. It's the word angel and then us, but it's one word.
Angelus.
Backstory.
Oh, thank God.
From young age, Patrick trained to become a hunter, being born with a love for combat. He popped out the pussy with a sword, just ready to throw down.
Say that. Can't say that. You can't say that.
Well, if you reference it while we're on the radio, that's gonna draw more attention to it. If we just confidently go over it.
The word draws some attention. Oh God. He was just ready to just. Oh, I imagine he like kung fu chopped the doctor who like delivered him.
It was gonna be just a regular like canal birth, but it turned into a C-section.
Oh Christ, Jesus Christ, Persephone.
His mom didn't make it.
Jesus Christ, Persephone.
On the age of 15, he came into contact with an organization that protected Vale by preventing disasters and silently taking down evil organizations and bad guys. Sudden new paragraph. He joined because he never expected to be accepted in a beacon. So he joined what you could call Vale Black Ops for huntmen who were either too dangerous or got a second chance.
It's like Suicide Squad.
He also joined for 3 reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those 3 reasons.
Yeah. 1, justice. 2, money.
Yeah.
And 3, you want to take a guess at this one?
Is it justice again?
Nah, another guess.
The darkness.
3 is the thrill of the kill. He stopped just when he was about to join Beacon and promised that he was gonna go back to being Death Angel, even if he really cleaned the city up with 800 confirmed kills. Now this is a really wild way to find out that information. Only he sometimes talked to some old friends from that time for information or to hang out. And here's a list of relationships.
Yeah.
1, Salem.
Okay.
Patrick refuses to allow Salem to win, wanting to defeat her, everybody who serves her until he can reach Salem and kill her. So he wants to beat Salem to death.
Okay, I don't know who Salem is.
I think these are made up characters, actually.
Oh, okay.
These are in his figure.
Okay.
Adam is number 2.
Adam.
Patrick wants revenge for everything Adam did to Blake and to Yang.
Oh, Adam. I do know Adam.
Is that somewhat?
He's a terrible person. Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
So, hey, you know what, Patrick? Beat him up. I'm fine with that.
Lesbophobe.
Yeah.
Patrick wants to kill him to end the harm he was doing to Blake and to avenge Yang for when he cutted her arm off.
Yep.
Oh, that's hell, RWBY spoilers, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Tag your RWBY spoilers.
Number 3, Roman Torchwick. They met when Roman caught an assassin after him, and Patrick wanted to save his friend, but found the guy already dead to a shot in the chest by Roman Kane. They fought many times and respect and hate each other greatly.
Roman Candle?
Hey, you shot my friend with your cane, but I respect you greatly,
Roman
and also
Candle?
I hate you. I don't... Oh, okay.
Is that his name?
No, he got shot by Roman Kane. I think it was supposed to be Roman's Cane, because his name is Roman Torchwick.
Okay, my brain went Roman Candle.
Number 4, Cinderfall.
Cinderfall. That sounds like a fantasy ass.
Just got a Discord notification from Pugs K Rio.
Stop. It just says to stop.
He respects Cinder for her smart tactics and skill in battle, but refused to let her destroy Remnant for her own purpose or plan.
Yep.
They fought many times, but always Cinder managed to escape with wounds, but Patrick had some of his own too, even when he was mostly the winner.
Wow. So again, he's vulnerable.
Number 5, Carden. He just hates Carden for everything that guy does.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
At least he's honest.
Next up, Titles, but it's spelled Tittles. The Host or the Darkness is his first one.
Ooh, the Host.
Or
That's
the
a
Darkness.
Great
No,
Stephanie
the full
Meyer.
title, The Host or the Darkness.
The Host or the Darkness.
2, Death Angel. One word.
Death Angel.
3, Hunter. That's his
Yeah.
real name.
That's okay.
Patrick's a nickname. 4, Leader or the Brotherhood.
Uh-huh.
And 5, Fear of Light.
Fear of Light. Wow.
Now, this is fun. Things people call him when they see him. Freak.
Yeah.
Killer. A coward hiding in the dark.
Uh-huh.
Devil.
Yeah.
It's a scream. Ah.
I hate it so
And-
much.
Oh God, no.
Wow, because, like, he killed him? That's crazy. That's
Battle
so
music.
meta.
And these are all links to various songs, music videos.
Please have this be playing in the background of this entire description, because I need
Yes.
that battle music I need that to permeate the story.
Monster by Skillet.
Never mind.
Feel Invincible by Skillet.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Bloodshot by Megas XLR.
Okay.
Or from the Megas XLR OST. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you gotta love an OST.
Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace. Disturbed's Warrior. End of Patrick Estacado from RWBY.
Oh, I think I mixed up my Patrick Estacado battle music with my Shadow the Hedgehog fan mix.
Oh man, they're the same playlist. Identical. It's just, let's see what Springtrap Girl 9 has to say in the comments
yes,
section.
I'd love to hear a comment.
August 24th, 2018. I like how much thought you put in this OC. My OCs aren't very well thought out, and seeing this makes me want to work on them. Amazing OC, and I love RWBY.
Hey, you know what? Congrats. I hope she went on to do something way better than this.
Combat Monster 44 asks, how do I make one of these OC, guys?
Okay.
No one responded.
Oh, I respond right now.
Taylor Estacado says, bruh.
Whoa, wait, whoa.
And the Dark Lord 86 just responds with a question mark. He's like,
Long lost family?
Oh, man. Bro.
Okay. It just keeps getting deeper. The story keeps developing.
Godzilla 15 says, very cool OC. Thumbs up. And thus ends this chapter of Patrick Estacado from RWBY. Are you willing to go into the next character?
I am so tired.
Are you okay?
I am so tired of this man's writing.
Oh, I was like, are we ending the show? Or?
I want to because I'm tired of this man's writing.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I am out of energy because he has sapped it from me.
No, that's all good.
It takes so much heart of the head power to deal with this person's writing.
No, I get that. Okay, so that was Patrick Estacado. This is Patrick Estacado.
This is Patrick Estacado. We're sorry he exists.
I don't know if we'll maybe continue
I would
going
love
through
to.
these at some point.
I would love to go by these kind of one by one because
Next is Dark from Marvel and DC.
Oh, I forgot he did that.
Yeah. It's pretty heckin' cool, man.
Little teaser there.
Little bit of a-
look forward to Dark.
Tease you right there.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
we discovered the mind of Patrick Estacado today, the beautiful mind. It took us like 50 minutes.
Yes, 50 minutes
Which
exactly.
is wild, so I understand why you're tired, because that's basically about as long as us reading that entire
Brain torture to
chapter.
go through this.
Which is wild that it's almost as much as that chapter was, because we definitely talked way more.
It also really puts into perspective how much work he puts into his fan fictions versus his OCs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. He wants his own universe. But he wants to bang every woman from every other universe. is basically what it amounts to.
But he's like a cool guy. He's like a nice guy who like
He's
enjoys.
a cool guy.
You know, he makes jokes out of things, but he's also really socially
Don't lean
awkward.
against his friends. He will kill you hard and good.
He will kill you hard and good with his great sword.
I'm sorry, good and fast.
And his 2 snakes that shoot fireballs from the darkness.
But only in the dark. Only when he's in the dark. Otherwise, he can't do it.
Really, the thing is just just carry a flashlight and you can take this dude down.
Yeah.
That's it. I'd say he's got a pretty big weakness there. And that seems like a major character flaw to me, you know. But Patrick Estacado only really has that one major character flaw. So, you know. All in all, pretty well done there.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, God.
Patrick Estacado.
I cannot believe. I cannot
Just
believe.
remember. Better pray you're allowed into heaven.
Threat level of 15 on a scale of 1 to 10.
A little like Assassin's Creed.
But only like a little. I'm not stealing or anything.
But a lot like the darkness. This has been Offbeat. Yeah. Flesh-eating insects, but only in the dark.
Only in the dark. Remember that.
This has been your host, Persephone Rose.
And Avi Crits.
And remember...
Stay frosty.
Stay sexy. Stay drippy. Stay
celibate.
trippy. Stay abstinent. That's what we want to get across in this show. You see, that's why we're so against this guy. He had like what, 8 love interests? Harlot. Patrick Estacado is a whore. I'm gonna say it. I don't slut shame people. I will slut shame Patrick Estacado.